Grand Rising, everyone. I am Stardust Diamond. Thank you, Mother Earth, for being alive every day. Thank you for the roof and food and clothes. Thank you, God, Jesus, and those that helped me send 3 times. Amen. I am beautiful. I am handsome. I am smart. I am creative. I am confident. I am strong. I can adapt. I can grow my own garden. I can manifest a better Mother Earth. And I can treat others the way I want to be treated, so to be a peaceful Mother Earth. Amen. Thank you, brothers and sisters. Thank you to new brothers and sisters for joining. Sending love and light and healing and protections to all. Thank you, mentors, Infinite Waters, Ralph Smart, Cat Down the Road. Thank you to Ismael Perez. Thank you to all the other beautiful souls that continuously don't give up and continuously getting stronger every single day. I want to thank you for viewing. Thank you for subscribing. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you for viewing. Thank you for liking. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the beautiful messages. I always appreciate it. Everything is vibrations to me. Everything's frequencies. Everything's vibrations to me. Everything's that. And that's why it's so important for us to at least try to walk around on bare feet on the ground. Right at this beginning of this whole journey, like everything's this journey, like beginning of my awakening, it was like shocker, upset, angry, like why? It's like a bubble that bursts. It's like we're in a play. I continue, like all these are props. Everything's props. Because it keeps repeating and repeating and repeating and repeating. They keep repeating things, just like in the TV programs. They keep bringing up the same kind of old show stuff that to reprogram the other people. Get back into the programming. They're constantly programming everybody. Either through the spells, through the music, or through the program TVs. Like, people, and they keep doing the same repetitive things. And then the people who are like narcissists, they keep doing the same thing. A lot of them just don't change. They just don't see that they're doing anything wrong. They pretend to go like be all nice and stuff and act. They don't really act like who they are and truly what they are and how they talk and stuff. Right? Because, a lot of this program matrix, they really judge people. Right? Like, for example, if there's a person who's homeless with a sign, and then there's a person in the vehicle that says, oh, they need to get a job and all this other stuff they're saying. Well, you need to have a heart, in my opinion. We need to have something to do to help these people. There's people that want to get off the street. There's people who want to work, but they don't know how. They need some kind of guidance. There needs to be help, but, this inorganic ones are the governments and stuff, right? They're the ones that don't care about these people. They don't care about the people who are veterans. They don't care about the homeless. They don't care about the elders. They don't care about us. So there's only us and only us that can help these people. So, I definitely know how these people are feeling. Because in this whole program matrix, when I do beer cans and stuff for 3 days, and especially I have bone deirritation, so that's why like my mouth is all like messed up and not good. It's just they look at you like, oh, you're this and you're that and then this, and they think they're higher than you and better than you, and then they treat you like you're a thief, and you're low. It's like, don't treat me like that. Like, I am a strong woman. I have a child. I look after my child. I love my child. Like, you don't know my personal life. This is why I don't judge people. I don't judge people on their appearance. I don't judge people on anything. I feel all the energies inside, you know. It's your actions and stuff. And then show, it's not just what you say, it's your actions, your show, your caring, your compassion. But these people, they just want to assume stuff and judge stuff and lower itself. And it does make me upset, you know. It does. This world, it does. Because, like, I know that this whole program has people in their egos. And then they got people who eat meat. Yes, I once did eat meat, but, you know, I quit. I don't eat meat. As soon as I, like, fully woken up, like, 6 years, thank you to Infant Waters, real smart. Since I woke up, and once I understand, and I could feel all this energy and everything that's happened to that whatever piece of me, I could not even remotely have it in my mouth. It really irritated me that bad. And then you figure it's a program, right? They program people so they can stay on a lower level of this frequencies, you know. And then they're like poisoning our other foods with sprays and stuff. You know, that's why you see more and more people deciding to not eat meat. And that's why you see people trying to eat better for themselves. You know, it's like one of my mentors say, you are what you eat, you are what you see, and you are what you hear. You know, and it's up to you to choose. It's all our choices. This whole program, this matrix, you know. And we're still all learning, like I am trying to learn how to do all this stuff and how this stuff is coming. Like, we have the Donald Trump and them, and I appreciate him for all that he does, and all the galaxy excuse me, the Galaxy Alliance and the Earth Alliance. I appreciate all the people that are continuously doing stuff, and the people who are continually standing up for the animals not to be tested, standing for the animals not to be slaughtered, standing up for the cows, for the babies to stay with the cows. You know, I appreciate all you souls that continuously stand up. And then there's more and more people are standing up, because in this matrix, they want to make us depopulate. That's why they keep hiring like prices and prices and prices, especially in the matrix products, right? This whole products that why people like the older stuff, like the 50s and or lower, or some of the older versions of like fridges and dryers and toasters and all that stuff, because that stuff didn't break, you know. And the retail, they manufacture things that do break so they can continuously keep making money off of the products. That's why they keep having problems, right? They pay people to cause problems in traffic. See, it's all in the matrix. They pay people to do this protest and this other stuff to make other people who are being peaceful, who are standing up and not giving up. Like, we're not going to give up, you know. Enough is enough. You know, there's this guy saying that all those people who do those spraying in the sky, they're going to get in justice. They're going to get in trouble for what they've been doing to us. Like, justice. And then Donald Trump, yes, he's exposing more of the ET stuff. that we need to learn, all our other brothers and sisters, right? Like, this whole reality needs to be erased and start anew. You know, these inorganic ones, you know, people need to stop being distracted by everything else. We need to be mainly focused on saving the children. The bad people, the reptilians, and all that other negative stuff. We need to stand up for the children. We need to save the children. What they're doing to children and what they're doing to animals and what they're doing to other stuff is not, absolutely not acceptable. Absolutely not. People will find the truth, but we need to stop. Like, all these states, 50 states or whatever, like, you know, my memory erases stuff, so I don't really program school. School is too much of a deep sleep program. You know, like, working in like, I did work in retail at Tim Hortons, Dollarama, dry cleaning place. Not fun. Not fun at all. And this Matrix, they just keep coming at us, eh? Like, I try to go out to go shopping, and, you know, I got a new bathing suit that fits properly, and just the top piece, like a shirt one, like bathing suit, and then shorts, because that's what I like to wear. And I got stuff that fits properly. These ants, get off of me, please. Crawling all over me. Right, and I went to go in the changing room to see if these products fit. And then when I tried to get out, like, I banged into this person's cart. Some person's cart put, like, almost right against the door outside of my changing door. And then the partner gets upset. The son and the partner were waiting for me. And she finally, like, she didn't move it right away. She moved it after I was gone. I was like, oh, whatever. And then I go to the till, and this lady decides, you know, I'm ready to pay cash. And the lady bumps me right in the elbow with the cart. Like, you know, in my eyes, these people, I don't care about your skin color. I don't care about what cultures you are. I don't care about any of that. You are a human being. You are another human being to me. That's it. Like, you're another beautiful souls. And we've got other souls that are just on the negative. You know, negative. And I was like, nah. Whatever. I didn't say nothing. You know, if you don't, I've been trying absolutely my best not to react to any of their negativity, so I can have peace as my karma, and they can have whatever karma they choose. Okay, they can have whatever karma they want. Trying to just completely not react, because what I used to do when I was younger, I used to, like, you know, eye for an eye, like, get back at them, right? And then, like, no, just let this. I'm just at that point where I just don't care. Let it go. Because these people in the Matrix, you know, people need to think: would I like to treat this person like? Would I like somebody to treat me like the way I'm treating them? This is what they need to think in their brains. These negative people. Like, you. The way you treat others is how you get treated back. And these negative people just keeps trying to keep us on a lower frequencies. You know, like, I went to go to the hot tub. I can't go in the pool. I did try. It was too cold. And one of my illnesses, my skin just goes completely, like, bad circulation. My whole feet go, my whole legs go, like, white, and it's like a throbbing pain. So I'm like, I tried, and then I go in the hot tub. And then they have all these jets. And I'm like, right on, this jet looks good, right? So I have my back, because my back's like my illnesses are like constantly sore. And I constantly constantly like nerve damage. All that fun stuff. But it's not fun. I'm just being sarcastic. Yeah. But I go in the hot tub and I'm like, wow, I'm in there for like an hour and a half, and then like this jet's just amazing on my back. I was like, yes, back, pain, relief. And then I got this gentleman who has these two little wee ones, boy and a girl. The girl is younger, the boy's a little bit older. And he's saying that he can't go in the other pool. It's too cold for him. So I'm like, yeah, I think to myself, I understand that, because I can't either. And then he's like, oh, you got the best jet. And I'm like, oh, do I? Like, I don't know if I got the best jet. I just decided to pick that one because it looked like it was going really good. And he's like, oh, we can like split that, share that. I'm thinking there's like other jets. And then he wanted the one that I was at. Wow. Wow, wow. He wouldn't stop harassing me. So I'm like ignoring him. Because he thinks he's like more superior than I again. In this world, in this matrix, some of these men think us women they're more superior than us. Reminds you, we are equal. So I keep saying to myself, it's just the matrix. And then the son comes over to me in the hot tub, and then I tell him to take my spot. I gotta go to the changing room. I'll be back. And then I come back, and then the partner comes, and he sat like right beside me. And I'm like, thank goodness he's sitting there, because that guy came back. He has the two little wee ones, and he's deciding to argue with the partner. Like, before he started arguing with the partner, I talked to him and said that we're going to leave early because my son was hungry. My son is my son is number one. You just absolutely, like, don't mess with my son. He's a sweetheart. He's very smart. He has his off times with things, but he's growing up on his journey like all of us. He'll get there. But otherwise, yeah, he's there, and then the partner there, and then I tell the partner that I'm going to leave early so we can go get something to eat. And then the guy started going off on the partner, saying, I would pay her, blah, 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 just to have that spot. Wow, there's other jets. And plus, I'm not staying here for the whole 2 hours. And then after, because I haven't gone for so long, and I don't have like a proper like shower thing that has a proper like strength on my back, like, because we just have shower. We don't have a bathtub. I have one of those bathtubs that are foldable plastic ones. Yeah, see, I want to find I want a plot of land. I want like a farmland, and I have a claw tub. I love the old antique stuff. Like I didn't really, what is that? Grow up with TV. I was like outside all the time, doing stuff, using my imagination. There's like, I like the old stuff. Like my mom, she knew plenty of this one guy. He had like all these beautiful antique cars, and I was little, and I got to go in his huge little garage, and he had like an old antique like attachable school table, like an old school desk. He had a lot of antique things, and it was fun. Like, I loved going to these old shows. Plus, they had like these old antique junkyard where people used to like trade the parts and stuff. Right? Like, I loved old cars, especially this one. This was this like Corvette 1964 Stingray, dark blue. It had like mirror on top of the roof, and you look under, you can like see people looking through. I was quite young. The guy's like, "You want to sit in it?" And I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "You got the keys." I was young. That was a beautiful car. You know, I rode in a lot of cars, especially like my grade 8 grad. My grade 8 was like a 1958 Lincoln Continental, a white one. And it was not a hard top. It was like a convertible right top. White. That was my limo. Yeah. And I listen to a lot of old songs, so that's why my music's like all mixed up, you know. I like listening to different kind of songs. I really don't like listening to country that much, okay? I just don't. I don't know why, but you know, a lot of these songs are programs, right? They have like only like 5 notes, I think, or something like that. And remember, their frequencies are at 440, and that makes it lower. We need the 432. We don't need their hertz. I hope I'm saying the right hertz right now. I'm away from the house, away from the negative neighbors. They're just, it gets boring. They keep doing the same thing over and over and over. Yeah, they're all doing the same. They keep like the lady. She just like does this weird little like puking sound and stuff and blah blah blah. Can you hear me? All this other nonsense that I don't want to hear. I got enough issues. The guy out front still tries his nonsense. Oh, yeah, this one lady gave me a chive plant. Chive is like the onions, the green onions, like grass-like. Well, my cat thought it was cat grass, so she decided to chew on it, and I got really upset. She likes onions. You know, I learned my lesson not to have, like, certain things around a cat. When I was upset, and the neighbor guy, he likes listening to his ear right to our wall, and he's like, "You deserve it," and I'm like, "Oh, that wasn't nice." But look who's it coming from, you know? Like, it's coming from him. Nonsense. Whatever, things happen, you know? Like animals, we love our animals and rescue these animals. But then you have these shelters and stuff, and that are euthanizing healthy cats, dogs, kittens, puppies, and stuff. Like, why can't we have a whole bunch of people unite all around the world and help have all these animals have home and stuff instead of stuff like that? You know? Like, I know these people are saving these animals and stuff and whatnot, but the vets, you guys got things that you give the pets that you shouldn't be giving the pets. Oh, for the love of goodness. You guys, I just, oh my God. Alright, I'm going to do part 2, okay? Just give me, yeah.